Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Chris with the C. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you very much for joining me today, guys. We got the Big Rock V3. You probably didn't see this one come in, but it was a bit of more of a reflection, really. You know, the Big Rock was a truck that I kind of started the channel with. It was the second car to actually come on the channel, and things have come a long way since actually getting hold of the Big Rock. And since my daughter Grace has recently decided to pack the RCs in, part of the reason being she had a bit of an accident with an RC and she kind of lost her confidence. I did everything in my power to try and keep her interested, but she is obviously getting older now, and you know, girls get interested in other things, but it was nice to have her come along for the ride. So she actually gave me her Big Rock V3. Now, I have recently had a lot of comments on the channel about this truck, and I think it was a good time to kind of revisit it and give you my thoughts and just to have some fun with it. Now, I'm on the fence on which way to go with this. This is currently stock, guys, completely stock, apart from I am running my Radiolink RC8X on there, and I wanted to kind of see, it's a little bit like going, you know, meeting your hero in person. You know, is it still fun? Is it still worth the money? But bearing in mind, this was my favourite 3S Arrma truck, and I really like it. In that sense, you know, you got very nostalgic for me, considering the channel now has been going roughly coming up to 2 years. And yeah, it was time to revisit this track. So I'm going to put the head cam on now. I'll start talking you through. Basically, we'll start running around Garth Park. As you can see, nice little area. Obviously, we were here yesterday, running the Habao. So I was trying to think of, you know, what can I do today? And time to get a Big Rock out. Right, head cam on, let's go. Alright guys, so Big Rock V3, 3S Arrma truck. They class it as a 1/10 scale. It is smaller compared to the trucks I've been using recently, but actually this is the long wheelbase version of the Arrma 3S range. It's 3665, 3200 kV motor. That's how long it's been. BLX 100 ESC, standard servo. I am running a metal spur in here because obviously that was one of the upgrades I did for her. But other than that, she's completely bone stock. Tuned the shocks just a little bit. We are going to be running it on a Z's 8000 mAh 100C battery today. And yeah, it's just nice really to kind of get the truck out and have a bit of fun with it, and you know, to kind of revisit what I used to enjoy so much. Now, with me looking at so many other bigger vehicles recently, I wanted to kind of go back and just see, you know, is this still fun? You know, can I still enjoy this truck now I've been kind of spoilt with some of the bigger trucks that I've been running? And I'm hoping that obviously it might spark a little bit of imagination amongst the viewers as well. Christmas is on the way soon. Obviously, we're heading into autumn. It is a lovely day today, mind. But, and, you know, there might be a budding RC enthusiast out there that might want to get themselves a, you know, a new car for Christmas, or a present for their loved ones, or maybe their child. And these are actually really fun, but they are on the little bit of expensive side, and there is a few caveats with these. I do feel sometimes that these are a bit of a money trap. You know, this is why I wanted to kind of work out, am I going to upgrade this, and is there any need for me to do so? Now, turn the handset on. That fan is sounding a bit loud, but we have got a connection. I have put it on my RC8X handset. Ironic part about this handset is probably worth more than the car now. But still should be a lot of fun. Now, as I say, I have had a lot of comments on the channel about upgrading the Big Rock recently, because obviously I did so much footage on the car. You know, what do I recommend? Is it worth upgrading? That sort of thing. Now, look, don't get yourself into a pit of money with these. They are fun. They're a little bit like Lego, the Arrma 3S range. They're still fun. You know, you can swap them about a lot, but I wouldn't go too bonkers with them. You can if you're really enthused in these. But just be careful on how much you spend, because bearing in mind the amount of upgrades you put into one of these, it might be worth you looking at you know, let's say a 4S model, or possibly even a 6, dependent on your experience. Right, let's just adjust the head cam. So let's give it a run. Now I have done the endpoint, I have set up the ESC. It's funny because kind of got to get used to driving this truck again. Brings back a lot of memories running this, mine. They're so quick, mine, for a little car. Bring it back down to me. Whoop. Lovely. So sprightly. And it's funny because I've been running the big 6S cars and mechanical sounding, it sounds so quiet in comparison. Right, now I'm actually going to add a little bit of gyro on the car. Let's see if that helps it. Wheels up. Not that it makes much of a difference with the gyro, because whoa. Yeah, I remember these tyres. So slippery. The thing is with these as well, what you also got to remember, they are quite tough, right? Because plastic chassis, that plastic chassis will take a knock. So in a sense of something for bashing around the park. As I said, no. You can get into a little bit of a money pit with these cars. Just can't get used to that steering, so sensitive. Let's see if we can knock the dual rate down a little bit. Bear with me. Right, so we're back. Takes a lot more driving than what my other trucks does. I'll put it that way, guys. Still a lot of fun. Now, the problem is with these Arrmas is they're expensive, right? They're expensive for what they are. They are a 3S truck, but bearing in mind this, out of the box, on 3S, is 55 mile an hour, guys. No, definitely feel like I need to change the tyres, alright? straight away. I have got a little bit of clicking coming from the rear end. Let me just check something. Let's turn the head cam down. Servo is definitely a good upgrade with these. Oh, still seems right. Motor, bit of heat. Yeah, see, a little bit of heat. Battery, little bit of heat. Let's keep it going. But servo is definitely a good upgrade for them. I'm trying to think. I would recommend also with the pivot balls on these cars. All right, they're plastic. Eventually, you will need to upgrade the pivot balls on these. Essentially, oh, I have noticed actually from where Grace has run it, there is 2 bent linkages here, so that's something for me to sort out. Trying to think what else is good. Gearing, you can add more gearing, but I don't think this truck really needs it. Tyres are going to be like one of the main things on here, and if you're going to send it off jumps, consider getting yourself a bash bar. Suspension, there are upgrades available. I wouldn't necessarily look at things like Amazon shocks and stuff like that, because essentially all you're buying is cheap Chinese shocks, guys. If you're going to upgrade the shocks, maybe look at the 4S Arrma shocks. Bring it back down to me. They got plenty of poke in them though. The Big Rock 3S doesn't essentially handle very well. Ooh. Plenty of poke, plenty of fun. Remember, still a plastic car, so there are limitations to where you can run these and what you do with them, but whoop. And it's definitely giving me nostalgia here, guys. Where I started the channel, where it came from, how things are moving for me, and yeah, I'm enjoying this. Now, will I upgrade it any further? I think what I'll do, guys, is actually I'll try the method terraforms I've got for the Techno on here, to see how the car behaves. Great fun, flying up to the top. It's a shame, mine, because like I say, Robbie from Tenby kindly gave this car to my daughter to get her back into the hobby, and unfortunately she just wasn't interested, guys. I mean, she came with me to the events and I really enjoyed having her with me, but yeah, essentially it was enough for her. It's funny though, because I don't remember the servo being this quick previously. I wouldn't say it's lightning quick, but it's definitely responsive. Plenty of zip. Brake in, down. Let's try it again. Great fun. So I might do some shock work again. Alright. And if you'd like to see some upgrades on this vehicle, me going back through it, let me know in the comments, guys. Because I'd be interested to know what sort of thing you'd like looking at as well. There is definitely a soft spot in my heart for the plastic Arrmas though. Whoop! Definitely a soft spot in my heart for the plastic Arrmas. They're just a lot of fun. You can come and give them absolute hell. No, they're not indestructible. But in the right environment, wheeling. I can remember when I first got this car, and I really wanted it. I had the Vortex before it. And the Vortex was kind of my entry back into the hobby. It was the Vortex Boost, and I watched all the videos about the Big Rock and thought this is definitely the one for me, because I spent so much time upgrading the Vortex that it was you know, basically my mind was in with the Arrmas, and I can remember bringing this up here. If you look back, I will put a link in the description to the first run video of this. Not this truck, but my old Big Rock, and it just blew me away. Absolutely blew me away. Lovely. There's a shaver. I thought it was going to catch our curb there then. But yeah, come on. It's still a lot of fun, the Big Rock. Still a lot of fun. Have I got better? Yes. Is this still a good purchase for people? Well, look, if you don't want to go too seriously into the hobby, definitely worth looking at. Parts are relatively cheap. Upgrades, it's a big bunch of upgrades you can get for this truck, but I will say one of the keys to these Arrmas is keeping them light. Don't go too big power. Keep them light, have fun, enjoy the truck for what it is. If you're going to go nuts on upgrades, that sort of thing, maybe start looking like a 4S or a 6S truck. You know, don't get wrapped up too much with upgrades. Servo is definitely a good one, as I mentioned. Wheels, look, if you don't like the way these balloon, it's definitely worth looking at. If not, as I'm showing you here, they're still quite capable to run around areas and just have a bit of fun bashing. Turn in, brake, have a brake. It balloons so bad. Let's bring it back down. Loads of fun. So I think I'm going to go home. I got a JX EcoBoost servo for this. I'm probably going to do some diff work on this on the weekend. Sorry, this week. Maybe a little bit of shock work. I'm glad she gave this to me, I'll be honest with you. I've forgotten how much fun it is. Now, guys, I've got tons of playlists on this track. If you want to know more, please go and have a look on the channel. Tons of upgrades, handy little tips like setting your endpoint, calibrating your ESC, strengthening your body. I would recommend getting roof skids. I'll show you those in a moment. Custom RC Upgrades also sells a cracking motor mount for these as well. A lot of fun, a lot of fun. Definitely look at getting a metal spur as well, guys. I forgot to mention that because it comes with a 7-tooth spur gear, and unfortunately they made it a composite. So if you can pick up metal spur gear, it's definitely a good idea, because unfortunately the composite ones do have a habit of stripping. So if you can pick up the metal, I'm running a hot racing 57-tooth spur gear in here at the moment, and it runs perfect. Lovely. Tons and tons of fun. Got back into the flow of driving it again now. They're so light. Steering, you don't really need a lot of input to get it to do what it needs to do. Oh, and that's LVC. What a wicked little truck, honestly. I've forgotten how much fun these are. Let's check the motors. Check the temps. Let's have a look inside the car. Head cam down. Am I happy to have another one? Okay, yeah, I think so. Yeah, the bloody trap for things like leaves. ESC is warm. Motor, plenty of heat in the motor. Battery is warm. A little bit of grass on the dry shaft. Ready to fight another day, guys. Ready to fight another day. Yeah, as you see, front end is a bit wallowy, a bit spongy. Rear shocks could possibly do with a little tune. Problem is, I find with these is they use these retainer clips basically to adjust your ride height, which is all well and good, but you can't actually really kind of fine tune it in, so you're only left with shock oils and basically these retainers. Servo did the job with it, actually, to be honest with you. Really did. Drivetrain, nice and loose, everything's working fine. Steering, probably look at something a little bit beefier. I have got an EcoBoost 25 kilogram in the house. 21 kilogram actually has got a really fast response time. One of the key things to these guys as well is make sure you keep checking your slipper set. Basically take it out, give it a clean, because you get a lot of debris actually underneath here. So what happens is the debris gets underneath and then clogs your spur gear, but as I say, I am running a metal spur gear anyway. But yeah, tons and tons of fun, guys. Really awesome. Let's go heads up. Welcome back, guys. So Big Rock V3, as you can see, I'm just walking it down now. Tons of fun. It was nice to revisit it, honestly, and it's a shame obviously Grace has kind of lost that interest. A little bit of fun. I've forgotten how much fun this truck actually is, and I don't know, it's just the plastic armors have definitely got a kind of little bit of something there for me. I enjoy them, and you know, I'm glad to have another one back in my lineup, really, to be honest with you. Probably going to chuck a upgraded servo or something like that in there. That little power package they've got in there, the BLX 100 and 3665 3200 kV motor, zippy as hell, honestly. Stock gearing. As I say, I've got a upgraded spur on the car, but it's nice to come back to, it's like full circle of where I've been, and it's nice to kind of remember the trucks that have kind of made me have so much fun, and it was fun today. Took me a little bit of time to get used to the handling characteristics of the smaller car as opposed to the bigger, heavier ones, because with the bigger, heavier ones you're anticipating, and you know, the corners, and these they just turn and all of a sudden the car turns over. But yeah, just tons and tons of fun. I hope you're enjoying the footage. You probably will not going to be the last time you see of the Big Rock now, to be honest with you, because obviously I've got another one in my fleet. And yeah, it's just nice to come back out with it. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying all the videos. All the likes, shares and subscribes that go on the channel, really amazing, guys. I can't thank you enough. Make sure you check the box for more videos. Let me know in the comments what you think of the Big Rock, guys. Do you still like it? Do you think it's a waste of money? Are you just having fun with them? For the guys who are running them. Till next time, guys, stay awesome. I'll catch you later.